welcome back to another episode of the Urge Artifacts. Today we will be unboxing another officially licensed limited edition replica from the wonderful company Jaylic Blades. Now, as a reminder, Jaylic Blades is this awesome store that does all officially licensed Game of Thrones products. They mostly have weapons, and today we're going to be unboxing another one. The replica axe of Euron Greyjoy. Now, this is my fifth purchase from Jaylic Blades. I have Jon Snow's Longclaw, Robert Baratheon's Warhammer, Arya's blade, Blackfyre, the sword of Aegon the Conqueror, and now we're going to be doing Euron's axe. Now, Euron Greyjoy, not everybody's fan favorite, including me. He's kind of a character that is easy to hate. Though I do like the Greyjoys, I'm definitely no fan of Euron's. He's pretty brutal throughout the series, and he's just a bad guy. And sometimes you just need bad guys that you dislike. But what he does have is this really cool axe. Now, the axe you can only see briefly during the TV series while he's having a fight against the Dornish armies and the Sand Snakes. But when I saw this on the website and I saw it in detail, I was just like, I need to add that to my collection. It's unique. I don't have any other replica axes. I got a lot of swords. So it really has been on my list for a long time. And I'll give my ranking of it. So let's get into this one and take a look. So Euron Greyjoy's axe. So first thing is these always come in a very nice collectible box. So you could really see where it's at. And if you're not displaying it, you can display it in the box. And flipping around to the back side, you can see it's number 224 right there. You can see the company Jaylic Blades. It's an official HBO licensed product. And here is another picture of the axe. Okay, and then we have a nice write-up on the back. So you can pause the video if you want to read that, but it's basically a synopsis of Euron Greyjoy. And you can see the overall length is 34.5 inches, the beard length 11 inches, the blade material is cast steel and it has an antique finish. This also comes with a mounting plaque, and it should have a certificate of authenticity in there as well. Now I just cut the plastic, and here we go. So there's the axe all packaged up, the box for the plaque, and we will take a look at this collectible weapons and armor. Okay, so they have a little bit of everything on there. And they always have this little insert of some of their other items. I would just check out the website and you'll be able to see everything on it. So before we get to the axe, let's take a look at the other items. So we have the certificate of authenticity. So this is pretty much what is on the back of the box. Same kind of description of everything. You know, it's on nice kind of authentic looking paper, but just a basic paper that is the certificate. And like other weapon replicas, we have the mounting plaque and some nice mounting screws. Here's a quick look at the fixture screws. So standard design on there. I think that's what all the Jaylic Blades screws look like. And here is the mounting plaque, and this is very nice looking. Of course, you have the golden kraken right there, and we know the motto of the Greyjoys is "We do not sow." And if you turn to the back, it's just the areas where you put the mounting screws in and the fixture screws. All right, and now we come to the axe itself. Okay, and taking a look at the head, so you can see the kraken etched in there and kind of a little red jeweled eye. You can see the edge right here. and obviously not sharpened, but has a nice look to it. If you look at the handle, you could see it's got black leather, and it is just made of straight up wood, kind of like that. Now, the one thing I can say, because I felt this before in picking it up, this is a heavy weapon. You know, this head is heavy. I'm holding it with one arm right now, and, you know, I am pretty strong, but this is taking a lot of effort. So let's flip it around. Let's look at this side real quick. Looks like we could do some damage with this end. And there's also some little etchings in there on the inside, kind of going with the whole tentacle motif. And then if we look in closely, you could see the axe of Euron Greyjoy, number 224 out of 3,000. All right, and there's just another shot of the axe head itself. All right, so what I've done now is I've taken Robert's hammer off the wall so we could do a little side-by-side comparison of Euron's axe and Robert's hammer. So you can see the hammer is a bit longer. Both, though, I'll tell you, are probably about the same weight. The hammer obviously has a lot of weight right in the head. It's a pretty sick head, but the handle is like really thick wood on Euron's axe. Feels very strong and kind of makes up for it weight-wise because it's heavier than the handle of Robert's. Two different weapons. You know, you got the weapon for a king and you got the weapon for essentially a pirate lord. I plan on displaying these near each other because they're outside of the typical sword category of these weapons, and just they look really cool. So I'm really digging this axe. All right, everybody, one last look at Euron's axe, and here it is one last time. You can see it compared to me. Okay, it's a brutal weapon right here, and here's a close-up of the axe head itself. You can see all the detail in there of the tentacles, the axe head, the red eye. Really cool. Yeah, there it is from the front. It's got this like flat top to it right here. And, you know, just imagine, you know, whatever direction you're in, nailing somebody right here or a big strike. You could also probably pull people's weapons away on the inside. Grip is nice. Like I said before, this is heavy. Would not be easy to wield this, and I'd have to do a lot of training if this was my weapon on the battlefield or the high seas. I'm going to give this a rating of superior, which is my second highest rating. And the reason why is that it's not very expensive. It's a limited edition, and I'm just really pleasantly surprised with this. I really went for this weapon not because Euron was a favorite character of mine, because he's not in Game of Thrones, but it's just very unique. I mean, there's so many swords out there. There's not enough axes. Please consider liking this if you got value from the video, and consider subscribing. There will be a lot more to come. Thank you for watching. Keep on collecting. Keep on having fun. And remember, what is dead may never die. Have a great day.